my name is Rastko, and I came to give Lee buckets on his own tour.
You certainly did. Gave me a few buckets out there at Kalamagdan Park.
Yeah.
Did you have a fun time?
Oh, splendid. It was the most fun I had playing basketball for a while. In a
Really?
long time. Yeah.
How many of those other guys did you know there?
No, none.
None? None of them?
Yeah.
Oh,
none. But I am meeting one of them again
Right.
tomorrow, actually,
Right.
for basket.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. You said Rastko. I got
Yeah,
that right.
yeah.
How old are you? What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm 23 years old.
Right.
I am a medical student that's going to become gynecologist in I don't know, I hope about six months. Well, no, I'm going to finish uni and I'm going to start doing gynecology in 6 months. Yeah, that takes up most of my time during
Sure
the day,
it does,
probably.
yeah.
Usually.
How did you get into gynecology?
Well, I would lie and say it doesn't have some family thing because my grandfather was a gynecologist, but it came out natural. It's the most positive sort of medicine thing that you can do. You
Yeah.
get more patients than you lose them.
Right, right. So, I mean, do you ever get any strange looks though from your patients who, I'm sure are not expecting a 23-year-old?
I mean, no. I feel like patients are here. Well, if they're not really old, they can be they can be grumpy to anyone. It doesn't matter.
Right.
I feel like they're pretty much positive because they recognize how much it matters and how much new people are gonna matter in a really short span of time.
Okay, so you're a gynecology student. Do you have any other hobbies?
Well, I play bass.
Right.
I don't know. I do play bass in a band. That takes up a lot of time as well. It's just I have to divide. I play D&D.
What's D&D?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, right,
the most nerdy thing you
Yeah,
can imagine.
yeah.
I play some basketball.
Yeah.
I hang out with my friends when they're free. When I'm free.
When do you have any free time though? I mean.
You'd be surprised. It just takes a lot of coordination and be and putting what's most important to you at a point. So now I'm gonna do this, and then I'm just gonna do this, and I don't care about that. I'm gonna focus because this matters, and it comes along when you get used to it.
Right. So do you live with your parents still, or you're out by yourself?
Well, yeah, I live with my parents because it's you don't until you finish uni here. It takes 6 years.
Right.
So I could have went somewhere else to study, but in Serbia the best unis are here in Belgrade.
Right. So we've got a 23-year-old gynecologist, and you play bass guitar.
Yeah, I follow basketball, of course. I wouldn't be talking to you if I wasn't.
Who's your team?
We're here in Serbia is Partizan, and in NBA it's Minnesota.
Minnesota Timberwolves. How did you become a Minnesota Timberwolves fan?
This is a true story. I went on a draft YouTube video once in my whole life, never before. And I saw Zach LaVine, and I was like, oh, this guy is going to be great. And ever since then, I've been following Minnesota. A lot of heartache, but
even when he got traded, you still stayed loyal to the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I don't know. It's sort of. I guess that sort of connects with the partisan thing because you're you learn.
Right, that's your team. Okay, but I just want to do the Venn diagram of a 23-year-old gynecologist who's also a bass guitarist. How many people from Serbia fit into that bracket, do you think?
I mean. I couldn't name you one other. That's my point. I don't think I can name any other. Most of them are too busy just doing either one or the other.
Right.
They don't have time to think about other things.
Right. Well, Rastko.
Yeah, three
syllables.
STK. Yeah,
okay.
3 syllables.
Rastko.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Thanks very much for coming out on the tour. It was so much fun playing with you, getting to know you a little bit here, and getting some buckets. And
you gave us some buckets.
Maybe we'll do this again sometime. What do you think?
I really hope you do come again.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.